This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. Bahamas Aquatics underway with its RBC Swim Nationals at the Betty Kelly Kenning National Aquatic Center. Julian Gibson breaks down some of the action from last night.
Benson, let's start with Talia Bow. Her time in the 9-10 girls backstroke, 40.07 seconds.
It was good, but my heart was racing really fast. And one of the swimmers was sick, and I was super sad for her. But when I dived in the water, all I could think about is win, win, win.
Let's move to the girls' 11-12 backstroke. How about Leah Munka? Her time, 34.64 seconds.
I tried to keep my tempo going and keep my kick flowing so I could drop time and win the race.
Let's check out the girls' 13-14 backstroke. How about Caitlin Cabral? Her time, 33.64 seconds.
My start was good and my underwaters did well. I just went through the race as well as I could, keeping my technique all right. And I finished hard.
Girls 15 and over backstroke. Virginia Stamp. She put a stamp of approval on first place. 30.89 seconds.
I had a good start and a good middle, but my legs started to catch me up on the last 15. But it's a pretty good time.
Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
The 100-meter butterfly also on the schedule last night. In the 9-10 boys, Marvin Johnson Jr. picked up the win in 1:10.86.
It was pretty good because I knew what I had to do to be able to swim a fast time. So I knew I had to go out hard and just fight to get back to the wall.
On to the 11-12 boys now. Jared Reckley, your winner, in 106.39.
It was just really exciting. I was just planning on pacing with my biggest competitor and trying to get the lead on him or try to get an edge over him.
A record falling in the 13-14 boys. Ian Pinder stopped the clock at 57.87.
I had a great start and I felt as if my turn was great and I finished strong.
The 15 and over boys, all about Enan Fernander. He won in 55.98, but he knew he could have done much better.
My start, my underwater was in the best. At the turn, I couldn't see because my goggles. So at the turn, I turned and I didn't come off in the proper stream line. I lost all my momentum. I had to spend about 3-4 strokes trying to catch up, and we're back at that speed, and that just ruined me for the end. I shaved the table for the meet, and I was under my best time, so I'm happy about that. But I'm where I wanted to be.
The Bahamas Baseball Federation's Nationals taking place this weekend in Freeport, Grand Bahama. A couple months back, certain leagues split from the BBF, but they are still supporting the Nationals.
I was off the island when it all took place. I don't fault anybody for it in that respect. My only thing is that, you know, they might have the possibility of the vision in respect of saying what can happen, and I wish them all the best in that aspect. But for me, in respect of baseball, if that was the decision that was made, they should have. I don't like the way it was done. I don't like that they were not included all of the other leagues to see where the possibility could have happened and then to move forward. We'll host the Nationals. We'll go into our AGM, and then the leagues will make a decision on the way forward. And then, so we'll make an announcement in October, November, on what's the direction of the Federation from that standpoint, and then we'll see what happens. But at the end of the day, they should go to elections in 2018. There's no way you should sit around for 3 years. That's not the correct way to do that. The leagues, and I keep telling people, when you have an organization where executives are making all the decisions in respect on how to develop the sport, you have a problem. The league should vote, make the decision on their leadership, who they want to lead them, and let it function. That's how the Federation has functioned all these years. That's why it's successful, because the leagues make the decision, not the executives. And that's where they're going to have the problem. If that doesn't happen, God forbid, we'll have another problem in baseball. And I do not want that, and I don't want to leave the scene with that as an issue. But we'll see how it all unfolds.
From the minor league baseball diamond last night, Champ Short coming up big for Binghamton as he hit a pair of 2-run home runs in a 5-4 loss to the Bowie Baysox. Those home runs doubled Short's total for the season to 4. He's also up to 36 hits, 18 runs batted in, and 21 runs scored. Elsewhere last night, Lucius Fox 2 for 5 with 2 stolen bases and a run scored in Bowling Green's 5-4 loss to Fort Wayne. Todd Isaacs went 1 for 4 with a run scored as Lake County won 8-7 over Dayton in 10 innings. Anthony Seymour, meantime, 0 for 5 for Florida in an 8-1 win over Fort Myers. On to the Headache Under-18 Regional Tennis Championship in Trinidad and Tobago. Sierra Donaldson and Africa Smith fell in quarterfinal round girls doubles action yesterday. Set scores 6-1 and 6-2. The Johnson Truckers continuing to roll in the ladies division of the New Providence Softball Association. Last night they put away the Lady Hitters 9-5. As for the men's featured game, the BTC Warriors power too much for the Chance's Mighty Mitts. Warriors win this one in blowout fashion, 17-1. The 2017 college football season is just around the corner, and once again, 2 lucky teams will have the opportunity to compete in the Popeyes Bahamas Bowl in December at the Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium. The National Sports Authority is in charge of preparing the venue, and General Manager Jeffrey Beckles believes teams will have it even better than in years past.
By the time the Bahamas Bowl comes around in December, we would have hosted 3 regional events and 3 world events. That would have given us a tremendous head start on the improvements that we've committed to when we host this football game. We're happy to announce that we just completed our brand new 6.5-acre open field. In addition to the Thomas A. Robinson Stadium, the original stadium, we've actually completed a complete rehab and replacement of that field. So when you come in December, you would have access to the all-grass fields for your practice times ahead of the game. And so this is in keeping it part and parcel of our commitment to ensure that as we go out and attract new events and continue to host events like Bahamas Bowl, that every time you come to the Bahamas, you're going to see some expression of our continued commitment to hosting these events.
And that'll do it for sports. Stay tuned, check on weather still to come.